Joe travelled back to the 80s, to the movies he fondly recalled, with Annie and Tom Cruise and Sly and Bruce Willis before he went bald. Back when the movies were simple and the plots had no deep commentary, just some hero with biceps and witty one-liners shooting all he could see.
Then all some steamed Benny.
But I guess the grass is greener when you're wearing those rose-tinted shades. But while he's stuck in the 80s, John will take these movie lemons and give you lemonade. So sit back and relax, just sit back wherever you are, for the movie reviews and the science bits too. On Shitcase Cinema. On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
And you thought that was gonna stop me?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. See one of his films and you've pretty much seen them all. Whether it be Hard Target, Bloodsport, Sudden Death, or my personal favourite, Street Fighter. But Universal Soldier The Return deserves a look in because it's so bad, it's bloody amazing. So, Universal Soldier The Return is a sequel to the 1992 hit Universal Soldier, starring Van Damme and Dolph. I once acted as He-Man in order to become world famous, but did a really shit job and it didn't work out, Lundgren. But just hang on a moment, wasn't there a Universal Soldier 2 and 3? Well, yes there was, which were only actually seen by a blind man and his dog. So with the existence of those films, they therefore make Universal Soldier The Return Universal Soldier 4. But as this movie completely disregards Universal Soldiers 2 and 3, technically Universal Soldier The Return now becomes Universal Soldier 2, but you can't call it that because Universal Soldier 2 already exists. What a load of shit! If anything, at least you've now learnt a pointless movie fact thanks to me.
We expect nothing but the best from you.
Let's move on. Van Damme plays Luke Devereaux. He was a soldier killed in action, brought back from the dead as a Universal Soldier, and then he turned into a human again apparently, and he's now working with the army as some advisor. Now this film starts out with a crap boat chase. Hey, credit where credit is due. It's not in a plane or a car, so seeing a chase scene involving a boat is a real turn on. For all the good it does, it may as well be an old pensioners moping around on Zimmer frames, but whatever. Saying that, give it 20 years or so and we'll no doubt have Universal Soldier The Later Years, with Van Damme in some advisor role rolling around in a fucking wheelchair. What a shit idea that would be. And that's why I'm not in the business of writing movies. I just leave it to the real losers who come up with shit like Universal Soldier The Return. So anyway, let's get back on track. So, Van Damme kills the bad guy and then the credits begin to roll. Yes! Okay, what about the parts in between the start and the finish? Let me pick a few of the real momentous moments out for you. In any film like this, you've got to have a supercomputer which can think for itself and naturally decides to take over the world.
I'm ready when you are.
Boring.
But on the other hand, fuck you.
The computer takes control of the Universal Soldiers and all hell breaks loose. It's just a time filler storyline basically. Van Damme will end up in an over-the-top bullshit fight reaffirming that nobody fucks with the muscles from Brussels. But to get to that cinematic climax, what a poor choice of words, you have to beef it up with about 80 minutes of utter shit. I mean, seriously, it's fucking awful. Think of Commando, but take out all the so-called good parts. During a random person survey, I asked what their opinion was on Universal Soldier The Return.
It's shit.
It's bullshit.
It's shit. I really like it.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. Naturally, in a film such as Universal Soldier The Return, you have to hire the help of a wrestler. Now, I only know this guy is a wrestler because one of my friends told me about it some years ago, but looking back, seeing the fight scene where he tears off his shirt for no apparent reason in order to fight a security guard should have spelt out the fact to me that he's a fucking wrestler. Still on the subject of this scene, it makes no sense. Right, okay, what else? Ah yes, the supercomputer, which is called Seth, makes itself a physical body. Jesus, he's got firmer tits than most women. Saying that, a man with boobs is nothing to be proud of at all. Van Damme teams up with some annoying reporter. Yeah, she's a woman and she's annoying. It's kind of a given in movies like this. She's in there simply to make the limited female audience keep their fucking mouths shut while the guys enjoy the action. But sadly, all she does is annoy both sexes to the point that you'll end up throwing your TV out of the window and searching for some serious booze to forget what you're actually watching. Why is it when a bomb goes off, women always have their hair perfectly brushed and never have a smudge of dirt on their face or clothes? I think we should start a petition from now on having every action star being female. The wrestler guy doesn't like Van Damme for some reason and is constantly running after him throughout the movie. He's seemingly unstoppable too, which just adds to the pain of watching. Can't he just fucking die and let the credits roll? God. He's also got the worst lines in the movie, which are so bad that they should actually be recited by the entire world at weddings, funerals and whatever else, because when something is as cheesy as this stuff, it's got to be good, surely.
I'm just warming up, Devereaux.
Minimal damage.
Oh shit!
Saved by the bell, Devereaux.
So anyway, throwing random clips of the news reporter being chatted up in a bar by some pole dancer, Van Damme fighting all the club's bouncers, a storyline about his daughter, who you are apparently meant to care for and feel sorry for, but I guess I missed that class, killing all the Universal soldiers, fighting the evil computer Seth in the ultimate battle, in which he starts kicking chairs at Van Damme, obviously expecting the chairs are lethal to the touch or something retarded, Van Damme ultimately winning, and you get one bona fide classic movie. Oh, don't forget the wrestler guy. He pops up for one final fight with Van Damme, but surprise, surprise, he's killed. Oh, and you've got to have a kissing moment in there as well, just to make you either chuck up or go, "Aww." Or perhaps, "Aww, you only known her for about an hour, you gimp, stupid film." Van Damme pulls his punches better than he pulls the birds. Well, in the end, it's a barrel of laughs, and if you have 80 minutes or so to waste, you could do a lot worse.
Thank you.
And a lot better. 5 out of 10.